Hello everyone, this is Shrike playing CharmEdge Deck, which is a kind of anime style deck builder. Which says, click anywhere to start the game. This game only requires mouse operation. So, based on mouse operation, you can tell this is not a natively English game. But, it's also very curious that it opens up like a visual novel almost, which is strange, but alright. The Magic Academy only admits the best students and holds comprehensive exams every year. Candidates must not only master magic, but also be skilled in alchemy. Now, I know this game uses some AI generated icons, but as far as I know, all the art is not AI, but who knows if they disclose that or not, you know? So, but it looks very good, at least at first glance, and even specialize in swordsmanship. The practical exam is outside the city. Go there and wait. She looks very surprised by this for some reason. Stop looking around. Look up here. Wow, she is extremely smug. Holy, you must be this year's candidate. Whose kid is this? Insulting the examiner. You fail. No, I was wrong. Fine, I'll be generous. Let's start the practical exam. All right. And suddenly, the 3D art style is significantly worse than the 2D. It looks like it's a very Chinese-looking game. I'm assuming, yes, this is the Chinese game. Before we start, let me teach you the exam content. That explains the localization, translation. It's never good when you it's never good when you go from Chinese to English. They're just linguistically very, very different languages. So I'm ready for the tutorial. Defeat the monsters I summon to pass the exam. Click the summon card to start the combat tutorial. Square Icy. They could have called it an ice cube, but no, it's Square Icy. 2,500 health? So we're more of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Power scaling here, but then it's 5 strength. So it's weak to fire by the looks of it. Your turn. This is where it's going to get a little interesting. This is your hand. Each turn, select 5 cards to form a card hand to attack. So it's kind of a trick deck builder, is my understanding of it. So high card, 1 pair, 2 pair, etc. So yes, it is indeed, if you're familiar with traditional card games that are based around tricks, you know, with a deck of regular cards, then you can see that. With your current hand, you may select 2 9s and 2 2s to form 2 pairs. Yeah, I guess that's probably the best we have. Click the attack button to play these cards and launch a basic attack. She looks so smug! Got an achievement for that. In fact, I got an achievement for launching the game, even though this is a free demo, which I will have a link in the description for you to check out if you want to play it yourself. At the start of a new turn, you draw back up to your hand size limit. There's no harm in playing more cards. You could keep playing 2 pairs, but that's way too basic for a small fry like you. Zako. Try a stronger hand. For example, 1 more 8 or 9 would form a full house. Select unwanted cards to defend. You'll redraw and gain armor. Now I'm noticing that on the tooltips here, looks like it's always 10 higher than what the card says here at the very least. So I can use these to defend. Doesn't look like I've got a full house here, but you didn't draw an 8, but you got a skill card. It counts as any card and can replace an 8 or a 9. But your current hand has even more potential. For instance, treat the skill card as Ice 7. So you got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, which is a lot of multipliers. So high card, 1 pair, flush is times 6, straight is times 6. And straight flush is times 8. Total multiplier times 22. Now, it does luckily tell you up top what the different hands, what types of tricks you can do. Full house is trips and a pair with different numbers. I mean, that's I didn't expect them to have like slang like that in the translation. 5 consecutive numbered cards for a straight, quads, 4 of a kind, flush, 5 cards in the same suit. We've got a straight and a flush here. And straight flushes means both straight and flush conditions. Yeah. Okay. Just did almost 1,500 damage there. And I took 5 damage in return. Maybe you notice monsters usually have a weakness. Its weakness is fire. Your fire cards will trigger twice, and it takes double fire damage. To deal damage of a certain element, you need to apply enchantment to your weapon. Magic Sword, 3 cards with matching elements. Pursuit, 3 cards with consecutive numbers. Critical Strike, 3 cards with any repeated number. Click on cards to select them from the card hand. So yeah, alright, whatever. We'll just... It's only a 1 times multiplier. 7 times multiplier. Because we've got a flush. Do we have a flush? How? Oh, I guess they're all the same. So yeah, I guess so. Select 3 fire cards. Well, if I only do 3, I may as well do the lower ones. And say enchant. Click on cards to select them and form a card hand. Oh, sorry. The kind of friendly tutorial's over. No more hints for me. It does luckily tell you, but I mean, this is not really much of anything in terms of multiplier. Total multiplier of times 2. Whatever. Let's get rid of these cards. Still gonna be quite a decent chunk of damage. Not quite enough to kill, actually. I could have just defended, probably. That probably would have been better. What are these? Ice. Mobius is both the number 10 and 0. Interesting. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just a straight. Not... 0 and 10 aren't really going to help us too much there. But anyways, this should be enough to win. There we go. More than enough. Right, now we're starting for real. Okay, baby fire sprite or a square icy. Loot. So this is what we're fighting. So these guys have less HP than the tutorial guy, but do more damage. This is weak to ice, this is weak to fire. And for loot, I will get Bone Deep Eternity. At start of battle, gain Magic Sword Ice enchantment. And, oh, there's set bonuses. Okay. What is this one? For each card with the same number included in the attack, give plus 15 attack. And the set bonuses are retain skill card Landslide. And attacking for each same number. Grant coefficient plus 30%. Okay. And if I have 4 of these, when calculating card hands with an extra S, the most numerous number counts an additional 2 times. Most numerous number. So it's all about having a deck full of the same numbers. Or this guy would give us Blizzard. When attacking for each ice card included, grant coefficient plus 30% deal. So I'm basically becoming way more ice focused. For here, it's just going to be same number focused. Same number focused seems pretty good because you're often trying to get pairs and triples, etc. So that would be a pretty good reward, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not quite everything I'd want, but yeah, you can only do 5 cards. Okay. Yeah, that's still times 7. And he should be weak to it. So it does those once again, and I just one-shot him. Okay. See, why isn't that an achievement? It is an extra reward, though. Victory plus 5. Crystal accumulation plus 1. For every 5 crystals accumulated, you get an extra 1 crystal. That's our currency. Basic, easy to use casting material from her. Reclaimed by the original owner after each trial. I got 8 for winning. 1 hit kill is +2. You obtain magic crystals after victory. They are basic casting materials with many uses. Remember to take this charm. It's a passive effect that can greatly increase your combat power. Alright. For each card with the same number included in the attack, gain +15 attack. And I can craft stuff now. It's not buying, it's crafting. You can use magic crystals to craft charm. Craft charms. You will fail soon if you do not collect charms properly. She's so smug. Jesus. For wind flush. Oh, wind element. I see. Required number of cards -1. Interesting. Allows straight card hands to be made with the gaps of 1 rank. What? That's so good. That's really good. Swift Shadow. If pursuit occurs, pursuit damage ×3. That's also quite good. I'm going to craft that and this. They're not of the same set of anything else, but I guess I could have got 2 sets of Unified Will, maybe? I don't actually know. Because it's got the same... Oh, it's not the same color, actually. Sorry. They're different types of green, I guess. Anyways, let's continue. Oh, I can look at my deck. All right. Okay. So hopefully we'll be able to like remove stuff from the deck and specialize more at some point. No effect. Weak to lucky. Weak to lucky. Divine Charm. Randomly gain 2 unknown charms. I can pick that instead of fighting. Weird. Select up to 2 cards from your hand to use. Enhance them to gain +8 attack when attack. Okay. Loot. Strengthen Full House. Full House provides multiplier +3. That would be pretty good with our set of relics here. Particularly this one. Interesting. It's 2. Oh, it's showing me what each of the possible ones in the set are. I see. Well, we got the best one. Well, I guess the other one has plus multiplier, but this is just flat damage, which is, you know, pretty good. I can't quite do... I can do 2 pairs very easily. This thing's weak to lucky. Oh, so wind or... Yeah, it's weak to wind. The clover is wind, I suppose. So I may as well do extra wind. It's not a great multiplier, but... That was still pretty good. It took 10 damage, but it seems like we heal in between fights. Not entirely sure. A pair. I can actually get 2 pairs very easily. For quite a bit of damage. And if I'm going to do that, I may as well do the 7 too. Wait, I can do a run with gaps of 1. It's not quite enough, I don't think. Unless... No. Alright, whatever. Good enough. This'll more than kill. Yeah, that would have one-shot if I got it turn 1, but... Effortless battle, +1. Full House provides +3. Okay, for Thunder Flush... Start a battle, gain Magic Sword. Now, don't I already have the one that gives me... Oh, I don't. I guess that was only in the tutorial. Fire also counts as wind. That's kind of interesting. I didn't take the other cyclic rebirth one, though. Rerolling costs a lot. It costs 5 to reroll. Start with fire enchantment? Sure, why not? This guy's weak to fire, and we'll start with fire, and you'll give us another cyclic rebirth card. Or a relic, charm, whatever you want to call them. Also, it's showing us along the top. We're going to do 2 normal battles, a hard battle, unknown, boss battle, and then reward. Okay. What is this? Orderly Favor. For straight cards, straight card hands required numbers -1. I mean, that's pretty good, too. Wonder what happens when I get a 6th one up here. For each card with Thunder played during the turn, give multi +3. We're just all over the place here in our elements. Allow straight cards to have gaps, and this will make them be Have a easier requirement, I suppose. I did not. Oh wait, I have to actually win the fight. Well, I can do a full house very easily. And it's weak to ice, which, I mean, we got a couple in there. It's not too great. I could have done a straight, but I think this does more. I think that does more. It's 13 damage. So yes, we are healing the full at the end of every basic slash. All skill cards count as any element in number. Well, I could do a lot of damage here, potentially, but, like, I don't really necessarily need to worry about it. So far, so good. 1 on 2 rounds. And I got this. 2-piece set. Do I have 2 pieces of these? Apparently. Cleave. When attacking for each type of adjacent numbers card included. Grant coefficient plus 30%. Okay. Okay, +1 attack for every +1 mana crystal held during attack. Aw. Really? I use my currency to do more damage. At the start of turn, randomly add a new weakness to the enemy. Oh, well, I want that. I want that. Small fry. Oh, but I'm locked in here. Save me. I didn't look at the loot, but I'm sure it's special. So, I'm pretty sure I can do a pretty good straight here. Don't attack me first. You can hear my voice, right? You're someone special. I'm not your enemy. I was caught by that hateful brat and forced into a contract. She not only rides steps on me, but also calls me small fry. I want to resist. Help me. What are you staring at? It does sound like her. I get it. You've never seen a rift whale calf before, right? They're super rare. I found it under a spire. If you bag me, I can take you to catch one. There are adults over there too. Don't let her suspect anything. Just defeat me normally, and I'll take the chance to transfer the contract target to you. Okay. We can do it normally. 4, 5, 6. A gap of 7's fine. In fact, if I do this, it's times 17 multiplier. That's a lot of damage. 2,000 damage. Okay. It works, but my body is still with her, so I can only use part of my power. You're her enemy, right? I can help you defeat her later. Take my body back. She's the one doing my exam. I don't think she's my enemy. Straight flush card hands multi-doubled. And what does multi-doubled mean? Who knows? But it sounds good. I don't know why that popped up and then, like, disappeared very fast. And hold a maximum of 5. Oh, I have to get rid of something. I don't care about the pursuit that much. Much rather this. I could get it right back. Congrats on finishing your exam. It went away. All right, well. I'm playing cards, gain +1 additional playable cards count. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Slotless too, so. Never mind, it's not slotless. There's just no combos for it. So if I get multiple of the same orderly favored, it'll stack. If I'd kept this guy and bought him, I would have got multiple there. This scales like crazy. The Brilliant Essence. A new weakness down to me. I like starting with fire. Maybe I don't get anything here. We'll keep our money. Select up to 2 cards from your hand to use, remove them from the deck, and replenish your current hand. Aw. Select up to 2 cards from your hand to use, turn them into wind. First turn thunder cards cannot provide attack power. And this guy's just weak to thunder. They're dealing damage, lose 3 crystals. You know what, let's do this one. Let's do the thunder slime. So yeah, these can't do anything. Interesting. He's weak to 2 things that I'm not... Okay, let me help you. Click on my card and let me become part of your power. Oh, I can, like, pick him to be something, huh? So I got a 10, 9. I could use this as not for damage, but for the straight if I wanted to. I could do 1, 2, 3, 5 as well for a straight without costing anything special. Attack plus 30. I think making him a 7 would be really good. Wind. Get the whale card. Because then I could do this. And I still get the straight. And now I get a 6 straight. Times 17 multiplier. This should do a lot of damage. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. 3,500 damage? Alright. One hit kill. It contracted the power of that summon into a card. You can add it into your deck. But its abilities and attributes may not be what you need. You should think about it. Attack plus 20. When used as attack, gain 1 random Thunder normal card. Or Jade. I can take all, actually. I may as well. Seems fun. For each card played with Thunder, so I'm gonna get more and more Thunder stuff here. It might be a good idea. You said something and I wasn't looking. Start a battle, gain 1 random potion. Randomly gain 1 potion. Aw. For each card, delete / skip pick, gain attack plus 10. Maybe starting with fire is not that important. Unified Will is actually less good, but I'm actually going for lots of straights. You know? So both of those are possible to lose. I think I'll get rid of the Blaze Ascension. And let's take this. Seems pretty common too. Comes up quite a bit. Oh, I could have refreshed and tried to buy more stuff, potentially. Strengthen Full House. 1 pair provides multiplier plus 1. This enemy has not been defeated yet. Its card effects are unknown. First turn, no defense allowed. As if I ever defend. First turn, deal 150% damage. It's weak to frost. Or strengthen card hands straight gains multiplier plus 9. What? Why would I not take that? That's insanely good. Because I have to do a harder fight. After selecting up to 2 cards in hand, 2 hand cards, fuse them into 1 card. Random suit and number, all effects stack. Ooh. After selecting up to 2 cards, fuse them into 1 card. So it's just the same. It's just fusion. Okay. When you defend, she gains 10 attack. Non-critical damage halved. You're both weak to frost or lightning. Sorry. All right, Son of Rock. Let's fight you. I don't even know what the other guy's crits were, but he's well. I don't start with fire here, but they're weak to lightning, which I have a ton of. That's a times 21 multiplier to start with. So yeah, you know what? I think that's pretty good. Just a little bit of damage. They're gonna do 15 damage shows, but like, who cares? You know. Full aggro. That's all we need. Got 10, 9, 7. I don't have a 6. Does it really matter how much damage I do? I need to do 800 damage, so it does kind of matter. 2 pairs. I mean, that's okay. They're only going to do 15 damage to us. Even if we don't kill them this turn. Oh, well, we do. All right. The numbers get very big in this game very quickly. Attack plus 20. When used as defense, enhance 1 card in hand. Infusion. I mean, I'll take them, sure. It's fun. Pursuit enchant is permanent. Tempting. For each card with the same number. Oh, this is I want this because it'll stack with their other one. Yes, it does. Skill card landslide. When attacking for each same number card. Okay. Attacking for each dragon core you have. I don't have any. Let's try re-rolling and see what we can get. Perpetual Guardian. Defending plus armor equal to max card hand size multiplier. Okay, doesn't really matter to us. Gain frost. When attacking, collect all elemental number 4 cards. Non-skill cards of this type will remain in hand and cannot be played. What? Collect all elemental number 4 cards, so we get 4 of each suit. Non-skill cards of this type will remain in hand and cannot be played. You know what? Oh, I can't. I can't even fit it in here unless I give something up. I could give up the thunder, but let's just continue. I'm not going to worry about it. 1/3 of the trial complete. Okay. Gain 9 thunder cards. Current hand size +1. I mean, that's pretty good. It's a lot more options. Versus just getting more thunder cards. Wait, he's wind? I thought he was thunder. Cleave and landslide. That's special cards. I think I'll just take the hand size increase. That'll just always be good. Turn them into thunder. I mean, it's a fine potion. First turn inflicts curse burn on attack. When attack, minus 10% max health. On him? He loses it? Or do I lose it? Select up to 2 cards from your hand, turn them into ice. Let's fight the Firefox. Why not? Fight a browser. Oh, look at that. Too bad. Oh, he is actually weak to fire right now. just randomly. The one that gives the magic sword grimoire is pretty good. Well, I can get a very good straight here. Problem is, you don't really exploit the fire. Choose cards to attack or defend, or defend and redraw. So when I defend, I redraw. I see. Well, you could also just do 2 pairs. Straight pairs. Oh yeah, look at that. But would it be worth it? That's times 7. I mean, that is worth quite a bit, but I could also do... Well, that wouldn't be a straight, actually. I'd have to do one of the 10s. That's also times 7. Times 8 with this. But I'm taking a 6 instead of a 10. Would this be better? I don't actually know. Oh yeah, I forgot I can enchant my thing if I do 3 of the same kind. Does that take my turn to do that? I wonder if it matters if I enchant with the high chance to land a critical hit, crit rate 50%, crit damage 50%. Slashes, I mean... No, let's try it. Because it'll be useful. Oh, it doesn't take a turn. Okay, cool. Problem is now I don't have a straight. I don't have a straight. I don't have really anything good. I could just defend, but... None of these elements are super great for us, so I could just defend. Let's just attack. We'll get some chip damage in. Never mind, we'll... Yeah, some chip damage. Okay. Got 10,000 health, not 1,000. We take a little bit of damage, but whatever. Deal 10 damage to you at the start of your turn. I see. I don't expect this to go on very long, so... Now, unfortunately... I didn't get very many fire cards here. But that's still... Oh, he's weak to it, so yeah, this is gonna be really good. Let's see, I'll go another time. We'll do 14 damage, and we'll take another 10. The burn. Well, we drew pretty poorly here. But I can do a full house for times 9. It just isn't a lot of damage. I'm not really gonna get a good straight. Like, I could do this for times 8. I don't know if it's better or worse than just doing a full house. I do get some weak. Actually, he's like weak to everything at this point, so didn't really matter. I don't get any bonus for speed, but Firefox. Gorgeous purple. You know, I forgot to use our potions. Oh, I want this. Give me that. The straight cards multiplier is doubled and straight flushes are doubled. Magic sword enchantment is permanent. Okay. I'm cool with that. Any other things that we can upgrade? Wow, they're giving this Dragon Core one a lot, but... When playing cards, gain +1 additional playable card count. I wish I could afford that. I'm 1 off, though. We got 3 potions right now. I'm gonna have to start using them. Gain 3 sharp edge. Enhance them to gain +8 damage. I mean, that's pretty good, but... Full Host provides multi +3. Select with 2 cards in your hand. It's just a potion. First turn, non-critical damage halved. Fire cards cannot provide attack power. This guy gets better rewards. If we don't do critical damage, so be it. That's fine. Lightning and wind. 1, 2, 3, 5 will bridge the gap. Lightning. I mean, that's times 17. We could also fuse cards together. Or convert more to thunder. I mean, why not? Okay, I have to select like this and this. Oh, wait. Change this and this into thunder. There we go. Wait, I can do a sick run here. Times 31. Do I still get it with this? No, this is much better. Okay. That's a lot of damage, but it gets halved because it's not critical. Unfortunately, but that is okay because now we can easily surely finish the fight here. If I do... It's really not great, I will say. I mean, I could do a full house with low cards for times 12. Is that going to be enough? Actually, I could do better than that. I can do this. It's actually only times... The ones just aren't very good, I will say. Is there any reason to enchant? I might just be overthinking this, to be honest. But I could. Could I do this and will defending use my turn? I think it will. And I just want to win sooner, so, you know. Sometimes, I guess a full house is probably going to be the best we can do. He's weak to all the elements anyways, or almost all the elements. Okay, yeah, I was way overthinking that. Baby polar bear. When used as attack, armor +8. You know, I'll take both of these, sure. Ice also counts as thunder. Ooh. Trips and card hands multiply doubled. I want both of these. Can I afford both? Yes. When attacking, holding 3 number 6 cards, enemy max HP minus 50%. That's neat. I also get Lightning Storm from this, and Dimensional Slash. When attacking for each hand type included, gain coefficient plus 20%. All right. What is this? After each victory, gain multiplier plus 3. What? I can get another one of these, though. It's only really good if I can get up to 6 multiplier with it. After enchanting, draw 2 cards. That's not bad. You spend 3 cards to enchant and then, you know, go. But we are already applying lots of weaknesses to enemies anyways, so... I think I want Yin Yang. Why not? You're weak to fire and wind. I don't have any wind currently. I could make cards wind. I mean, that's almost amazing. Almost. Only one of these was slightly different. Ice is not very good here. Could make it. I could make this wind. Could do just full house. We'll get some armor out of it too. Let's use our potion because like I feel like we never use our potions, so. Uses yeah, whatever. It'll be fine. We're not gonna kill him this in one turn here. What is this? Brutality after dealing damage, add 1 grievous wound. It just takes up a spot in our hand. Okay. Well, however, we've got a pretty good hand here. And you're now weak to more things. Still only a ×7 multiplier, but this card is in hand when attacking multiplier +10. I don't know if it has to be used in the trick. No, it does not. Either way, it wasn't great, but I haven't got any truly amazing hands. I can do another full house very easily. ×9. When attacking, for each hand type included, grant coefficient +20%. Current coefficient +200%. Now, I don't know if that has to be included in it. I think it does. Almost certainly does. That's a full house, trips, 2 pairs, 1 pair, high card. Seems okay. I'm drawing a bunch of cards. That did 14,000 damage. Okay. Well, I want this for sure. No, that means I actually have to give something up for that. What would I give up for that? The thunder stuff? Ice also counts as thunder. Oh, I forgot about that. For each victory, gain multiplier +3. I don't know how many more victories there are going to be left, or how many combats will be left. I wonder if that just keeps stacking. We're going to try. May as well. It's our first run. We may as well experiment and see how good things are. Ferocity +20. When used as defense, remove all cards used for this defense from deck. I don't know if I actually want that. I mean, it is a 5 +20, so it's okay. Our deck is very big at this point, which is not usually ideal in a deck builder, but... Oh, I could have had 3 sets of that. Defending for the first time in a battle. I just never defend currently. When attacking, for each fewer card played, grant coefficient +50%. I'm almost always wanting to play as many cards as possible, so I'm just gonna refresh. Potion effects doubled. Start a battle, randomly gain a potion. You know what? Oh, it's a charm, man. You know what? I'm just gonna skip. Randomly gain 2 unknown charms. Mana conversion. Next battle, convert the number of the cards drawn in the first turn to 7. Gain 15 mana crystals. You know what? Let's try the mana conversion. Let's see how it goes. Remaining trials 10. Okay. Weak to ice. Strengthen quads. Ooh. 4 of a kind. He defends first, then attacks. He's got 25,000 health. I'll just get a potion. I mean, I want strengthening quads. More multipliers is good. Are these all 7s now? They sure are. Too bad he's not weak to our other stuff. I don't have the... Oh, man. It would have been great. But, you know, his ice became thunder before, so it wouldn't have actually helped that much. All skill cards count as any element in number. They do not occupy the hand size limit. Oh, neat. And attacking for each of the adjacent numbers cards. Well, it's not really going to apply here in this case. But I can do 5 of a kind. In fact, I may as well grab this, because it does do bonus damage, and this does bonus damage. I could fuse together, but we're not going to worry about it. That's a decent start. And I've got 4 more 7s. So as long as one of these elements becomes lightning, that's good. I mean, it's not bad. Could also do a run or straight. I wish he was weak to wind right now. That's what I wish. So these will get applied twice, which is the nice thing. If I do basic slash. Oh, yeah, there we go. In fact, what if I do this? Cleave is probably even better. I only play 1 skill card with it. Lightning Storm. When attacking, for each thunder card included, grant coefficient plus 3%. Deal thunder damage. Plus 250%? Alright. And a times 29 multiplier. 23,000 damage. 47,000 damage. Good lord. Give me this. Prisoner. When used as defense, does not consume defense charges. The 7th Thunder. Alright, sure, whatever. We haven't really needed to optimize the size of our deck so far, because we just have so many very flexible things. Gain 1 multiplier for every 5 mana crystals held during attack. Interesting. When attacking, collect all elemental note 4 cards. On defense, plus 3 times armor based on the number of discarded cards. Does this? Yeah, okay. I'm just going to continue. It's fine. Efficiency boost, multiplier plus 1. First turn inflicts burn. Fire cards cannot provide attack power at all, not just on the first turn. Or I can get 2 Swift Shadow Charms. That's for Pursuit. And I believe Pursuit is just 3 cards in a row. You know, like 7, 8, 9, you know. But I'm already doing like straight, so I don't know if it actually stacks in that case. Let's just do this guy. If he burns us on turn 1, it doesn't really matter. He's weak to wind and ice. But not fire, unfortunately. And not lightning, unfortunately. Our hand could have been amazing. What if I just try and go big anyways? Full house times 3, straight pairs times 3. If I do times 4, is that going to be better? Not really weak to it. He's weak to wind, so it is a higher multiplier. Problem is... he's just not going to be weak to any of this. It would be better saving that for like the future, you know? I can have 1 gap here. Still not great. I mean, you could use one of the 7s, I suppose. And that should do more damage overall just because of the weakness. And he's going to attack us and burn, which is whatever. I don't think it's ever going to go on long enough for us to actually lose all of our HP. Anyways, he's weak to lightning now. That's perfect. I don't have a skill right now, but... oh, yeah, it's all the same type, and I've got a 4 of a kind. Times 14 multiplier is not honestly that great, but it'll be good enough. Actually, it was not good enough. I'm gonna keep taking 10 damage a turn. Oh, it stacks up. Haha. Attacking for each hand type included. Well, ain't great. Times 12 multiplier. What if I... oh yeah, I can't. This is not a great hand, I will say. We're gonna take a lot. I'm getting kind of close to dying here, actually. What if I defend with these? And redraw? That looks better. I was gonna say that should be a straight, but then... that is better. Can I do this? Times 15. That's pretty good. When used as attacking, one random thunder normal card. This is times 15. It's hopefully good enough. I don't know. I guess I should be guarding a little more often, huh? We will survive. Barely. Just barely. When attacking, for each thunder card included in coefficient. Plus 180%, plus 190%. Not really that great, to be honest. That's a full house times 9. Is that going to be enough damage? Versus doing this. It's times 9 multiplier either way, but this gives me a much larger coefficient. So let's try this. Please be enough. It is. Okay, good. If it wasn't, we were going to die. I probably should have blocked to be safe, but always trigger 1 extra time. Okay, sure. Efficiency bonus potion. Deal 3 times damage when hitting weaknesses. That's really good for us in theory. Do I even need this straight one? I mean, the gaps is nice, but... Obviously, the multiplier here is quite good. What would I give up for this? I mean, this is plus 6 multiplier after each. It's gonna snowball. So now this is interesting. It's times 3 damage, but it's not a multiplier increase. Gain sword element enchantments of all elements. If you have 3 of these, I don't know if. Oh wait, I already have it. I can just do this. Never mind. I don't need to worry about getting rid of something. Now I've got a full magic sword grimoire. Let's see if we can't find any others that we already have, like this. 5 to 10 of a kind cards, multi-doubled. Okay. That could be good. At the start of turn, randomly strength. Man, the potion one actually could be pretty good, but obviously I don't have room for it. All right, boss. Lucifer. Her attack power doubles every turn. Ooh, that's we need to win quickly then. Wow, that's a pretty good starting hand. He's weak to thunder and... I mean, basic slash would be times a lot. This 7's not the greatest, to be honest. The 6 is almost certainly better. Do I... If I do this... Straight pairs, straight... Like this might be better to wait for this for when we do... Well, actually, all right. Let's just use our weak cards to guard. Actually, I don't want to necessarily get rid of our cards because I'm just gonna take the damage and suck it up, I guess. Oh, I'm using basic slash, right? Okay, yeah. Whatever. Let's just do this. We're gonna have a really big thunder turn next time. I see like this great straight here. Now he's gonna do 36 damage. Okay. Well, is he weak to fire? He is. Okay. It's a 17 multiplier. And I'll gain a random thunder normal card. Need this 7 to keep the straight going there. It's not the greatest. Actually, I could do this maybe for even better. Yeah. I should defend. I should defend. So I don't need this. This card is in hand when attacking, so I want to just keep that in my hand. If I need the 2. He's weak. I mean, he's better than the thunder, so let's defend. At least a little bit. Which also lets us draw better stuff. Or a much better potential combo. I mean... mean, that's times 18. It's going to be a lot of damage in theory. And I'm drawing a whole bunch of... Okay, that was not a lot of damage. We need a really big turn here. He's about to do 72 damage to us, so we have to either kill him this turn, or, which I don't know if I'm going to do the 36. We're going to need to defend here. To not die. Redraw. So he's still going to be lethal, actually. They only gave us 10 defense. Okay, I need to fuse some cards together, apparently. Can I fuse this and this? Only normal cards can be. Okay. Well, we're going to times 10 up. That's not going to be enough damage. It's not going to be enough damage. Wait, can I keep defending? It's 20 defense, so I will technically live now. Was that worth it? He's weak to all elements currently. I'm drawing garbage cards right now. It's times 15, and I will live. But it's not going to be that much damage. Actually, 18,000. All right, one more turn. And we're good. Obviously, I have to win this turn, which is fine. I'm going to defend with a bunch of our weak cards. Defense. Oh, I can only defend so many times. I see. Uh-oh. I didn't realize that. Well, that's a concern because I didn't draw very well here. Only times that's not a great multiplier. I don't even get a straight by doing this. You get straight this way, but that's only times 6. I get, this would technically be better. Versus if I don't do a straight, instead do 3 2s. I could do this for times 9, but then I'm not going to do 12,000 damage, I don't think. 2 cards in your hand to enhance them. I'd have to be careful about what ones I enhance. I don't know what enhancing actually does. Multiplier +1, I see. I mean, it does count as a straight, technically. Well, let's enhance these to get extra multiplier. It doesn't seem very good. Doesn't seem very good. I mean, it's times 8, but like, I'll get another 10 here. I really need that straight, but I just have nothing else going for us. I can fuse cards. Random suit and number. I don't know if fusing cards is really going to help us here, unfortunately. I think I'm just gonna have to go for it and just... I don't think I could try and do the math, but it's just never gonna work out. I don't think our hand is good enough. It's so close, but it's not quite. Damn. Almost. Just flip it. I want to retry that battle. How many times you try it? It's useless. Oh, I can just retry the battle. All right. So he's weak to electric. So I don't need to defend early on. That's what I should probably think about. If I do this, that does give us a straight. 6 straight times 32 multiplier. All right, you know what? I'm fine with this. Drew a bunch of common thunder cards. Only did 10,000 damage though. It's not great. However, I've got a wicked full house here. Coefficient 220% times 12. Fire is not being super good for us. What is that multiplier? Times 12. This is better because I get the straight pairs. If I do this, it's times 16. I mean, that seems pretty good. It's 16,000 damage. Okay, he's gonna do lethal damage unless we defend or do 23,000 damage this turn. Which I have a lot of 9s here and 7s, but that's not gonna be enough. Use a defense enhance 1 card. I could defend with this. And get rid of some of our weaker cards and hope to draw something good. All I got was 10 defense from that. I really thought it would do better than that. I mean, I do get a lot more for straights in general, right? Not really. Not in a row here. I'm going to defend again because I'm going to need to try and survive this. Attack plus 30. That's good. And it also counts as a 7. Fortunately, I can't do... I mean, 4 of a kind is good, but it's not that great. It's only a times 9, man. And he's also going to kill us still. This is not enough. These are enhanced too. I could fuse cards together. To make a Giga card. And then do a full house. Doesn't include this, unfortunately. I might want to defend. I'll just barely live doing this. Ugh. Is it better than 4 of a kind? I don't think so. Can't do flush or anything. All right, well, whatever. It's not really good enough. Oh, I'm gonna have to get really good draws here to win. That is not really that good, I will say. Like, I can do this. That's not gonna be enough damage. Just simply not enough damage. Got 50,000 health. I didn't draw any skill cards here. This does give +1 multiplier. But it's like not good enough. That's one off of being able to chain into a straight. I mean, I don't know. I think we're just dead. I can't get 15,000 damage with his hand. As far as I can tell. I'm gonna... Oh, I can only retry. Okay, well, we have to start all over again. Alright. Play limit +1. All first drawing cards become number 6. Paw. Play limit +1. Alright. Failure is the mother of success. Alright, well. All your magic cards and charms are gone. That brat did this, right? Magic crystal creations do have this flaw. But it's okay. I just took the chance to steal some power from her summon and condense it into arcane cubes. These are permanent. Using arcane cubes, I can attach the effects of monster cards you've obtained onto my card. Give it a try. Oh, I forgot about his card. Wait, I don't think I had his card. But anyways, well, they're both offering me the exact same thing. So doesn't really matter. Roundy Ghost is a new monster, so it's weak to lightning, and I didn't draw any lightning stuff. Unfortunate. Well, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Straight. We'll go for it. Oh, man, it was 10 damage off of one shot. Man. Well. May as well go all out, huh? Only 4 cards, but it's good enough. We still get +1. We got an arcane cube. Does not consume hand limit. All right, and I'll take this. May as well. So I start with wind enchantment. Start a battle, gain fire. Can I have wind and fire at the same time? Might be able to. Every 5 mana crystals. When attacking for each dragon core you have, gain a multiplier +2. I don't know what a dragon core is. I don't. It might just be this thing, for all I know. But this is a dragon pearl, not a dragon core. So I don't know. Yeah, let's go elements, sure. We got wind and fire. And this one's weak to wind. Or weak to fire, sorry. Jeez. Words, how do you speak them? Weak to fire, and I've got almost a straight here. Oh wait, I can use basic slash. And then that'll be 7. Then I can do 6, 5. There we go. So probably just kill him straight out. Oh yeah, yeah, sure will. Oh geez, there's a huge fancy animation for that one. Bloody Sprout, attack +20. If this card is in hand when attacking, +10 HP. Okay. And a fusion, sure. Straight cards are multi-doubled. We did that last time. For each card with fire play during an attack, give +15 attack. Sure. And you know what? Let's grab this too. Weak to wind, which I do automatically. You'll give me another fire. Seems pretty nice. Defense attempts +1. That would be pretty good for the final boss, but do the Mushroom Warrior. All right. Well, they're weak to wind, and I have a lot of wind cards. Unfortunately, I do not have straight. I have a flush. Don't necessarily. I mean, this is +20. You know what? Screw it. That's enough damage to one shot. 4,000 damage. Okay. Mushroom Warrior. +20 attack. If this card receives multiplier boost, it triggers twice. It's a 1. But okay. Thunder also counts as fire. Okay, that's pretty good. After each victory. Oh, getting this early on is really good. I want it. Deal 3 times when hitting weaknesses. We're going to be hitting weaknesses a lot. So we're going to go all elemental here, basically. 1 pair grants multiplier +3. Flush grants multiplier +9. Yes. Yes, please. Up to 1 cards from your hand to use permanently duplicate them. Whoa. Well, it's wind or fire gets negated on the first turn. I want the duplicate potion. So they're weak to lightning. I don't have the greatest lightning cards here, but 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't have any way to make that. Oh wait, I do. I've got basic slash. Or I can use meteor. In fact, actually, yeah, I can't really have her bridge this gap either. Either way, we're probably fine. Yup, sure enough. Oh, I guess not spending my money, I get interest. I didn't think about that, but it's probably, it doesn't seem like it's enough to really matter. But who knows? Attack plus 20. When used as an attack, gain 1 random wind normal card. I'm taking both of these. Quads. Multi-doubled. Sure. Continue. First turn. Afflicts heavy wound. And cloud mist. Remove them from your deck and replenish your current hand. Strengthen 1 pair. 1 pair really isn't that good. Ever firm potions. I mean, that's more max HP. That'll be really good later on. Oh, wow. My inventory is overfilled, actually. I'm just going to use them now. There's no reason not to. Got 30 more max HP now. That's freaking excellent. Thunder. Cards cannot provide attack power. Defense is forbidden. That's fine with me. Who needs to defend? Let's see. Well, you can do 2 pairs very easily. Weak to ice, and I have no ice stuff right now. At all. I mean, this can give us a full house. This heals. Doesn't really matter that much to me. Alright, we'll just do this and that'll be fine. We won't win, but decent enough start. We have a possibility of some good straights here. Oh, I don't have a 5. No. Pretty terrible multipliers in this case. I don't have the one that lets us skip gaps. Still only weak to ice, which is a bit of a problem for us. We can do 2 pairs very easily for 7 times multiplier. And this can heal us. Or I can just go for more damage. Plus 20 damage. You know what? I'll do it. Why not? Oh, wait. If this is in hand when you attack. So I should have just kept it in my hand. Also, I should think about what card I want to duplicate. Still weak to ice, which is not great for us. I'm afraid I have really big hands. I can play 6 cards. 2 pairs is not great, I will say. Can I still defend to draw new cards? No, I cannot. That is a bit of a... He can become anything, but I don't know if I can use him every time. Well... Yeah, it doesn't count as a straight, but you know, this is pretty weak. It's pretty weak. He's also not doing very much damage to us, so we just won't get the extra bonus while being fast. Okay, good enough. Take it. Prisoner doll. I don't know if I really care about him. Well, it is nice actually, because defending for the against the final boss would be not. Yeah, it is a 7 power 2, so it's pretty good. Card hand, high card. Card hands are multi-doubled. All right, we'll just increase our set anyways. Oh, that's a way to remove cards from our deck. So you could do that to. Ooh, maybe I should consider that in the future. We got +6 multiplier right now. Randomly gain up to 2 unknown rolling riches charms. Oh. Gain 9 number 5 cards. Gain 9 wind cards. I don't know if I want any of these, but... I'd have to give up something for these. +1 attack for every 1 mana crystal held. Gain +1 multiplier for every 5 mana crystals held during attack. So, oh, it does scale. So it's giving me 1.2 because I've got 6, which is interesting. It's not a hard every 5 you get +1. It's interesting. That's cool. Upon winning each battle, this charm recovers to grant magic crystals +3. So it's a way to just get richer over time. I don't know if the magic sword grimoire is actually going to be that useful to us. Oh, actually, it's fantastic if we can get another one of them. I guess I'm just going to grab a bunch of wind cards. They're probably going to be shit. Yeah. Look how low those cards are. Strength and trips. Okay. I've got multiple fusions. I wonder if fusing the cards together is permanent. I'm gonna fuse these together so that way we get this cool effect on a one. At least the one is significantly better now, and it doesn't consume hand limit, so it can just sit there. That's cool. He's got 10,000 and he's weak to fire. I mean, I can do this for ×32, which seems bloody ridiculous. So being able to play more cards at once, very good. Very, very good. +20, when used as a defense, remove all cards used for this defense from the deck. I should probably use that to thin our deck out. Could start with ice. With defending, plus armor equal to max hand card hands multi. Doesn't tell me what my current one is. When discarding a potion, you can recover 1 magic crystal. Gonna refresh. Win cards give plus multi +3. That's what we want. We want this. Excellent. First turn, Thunder cards cannot provide attack power. Crimson Pearl. Turn cards into fire. Up to 2 cards from your hand to use. Change their number to the most frequent number in your current hand. Or 1 pair grants multiplier. We want to do combat anyways to increase yin yang. You're dealing damage, lose 3 crystals. I don't really have many crystals to lose, to be honest. This guy's weak to wind, and we start with wind, so wind enchantment. Therefore, we should do good damage. Let's see. I could use this to get rid of some of our crappy cards here. This is these low-hanging fruit cards. Just remove them. I think, yeah, removed it completely from the deck, I'm pretty sure. More fires, more damage. I can't have multiple skill cards. That's ×22 multiplier. I mean, that's gotta be pretty good. Oh, it was enough. It actually did extra damage, I think, because of the ×3 damage multiplier. Magic Sword Grimoire. I'm pretty sure that's what happened there. Thunder Slime. When used an attack, gain 1 random Thunder normal card. Yeah, alright, we'll take these. For each type of consecutive numbers included in the attack, give armor +3. No space for it, man. I re-rolled and I don't have the money to actually afford anything. Gain critical enhancement. Don't necessarily know what that does, but neato. Oh, I could get it here, but I don't actually want any of these relics. So what's the easiest to fight then? No defense allowed on for turn 1. He's got more HP. This guy, first turn non-critical hit damages. Alright, I guess we're just gonna fight the Rabby Queen. This game's pretty good. I mean, for what it is. Let's see. Weak to wind currently. Do 2 pairs very easily. Can I even get a straight going? No, because Yes. Yes, I can. Just not a super great one. I could defend just to try and draw something better. Yeah, I probably should. Probably. Wait, do start with the wind enchantment. It's gonna be super effective. So am I gonna do ×3 damage? You know what? Let's just send it and see what happens. Yep, sure enough. Okay. We need to remember just we do a lot more damage than we normally would think so. Robbie Queen's only a 4. It does not consume play limit. Oh, so I can just always add it to a hand. Okay. That's really good. Bone Deep Eternity. Although it does take up space in our actual hand, I suppose. Bone Deep Eternity. Wind also counts as ice. I mean, I can't afford it, so I don't have space for it. For Wind and Flesh, required number of cards, -1. Yes, please. Okay. 2-pair grants multiplier +6. That's pretty good. Any number of cards from the 5 strengthened cards to add to your deck. We're gaining 15 mana crystals. I'm going to take the 2-pair multipliers. Cards with a number of 6 or higher cannot increase attack. I would get a flush multiplier. This would give more 2-pair multipliers. This is weak to... Neither of them are weak to something we do immediately. We can't use fire here, but we can do everything else. I didn't draw any fire anyways, so... Cool. Does that mean I can always have... Damn, that's... That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I don't get to hit a weakness, so if that had been ×3, it would have been incredible, but alas, I've got no way to actually hit ice reliably. I can do 4 of a kind here. I could also just draw. I could do a bunch of defense. All these 2s are really just not that exciting to me anyways. Defend. Redraw. Okay, fire doesn't help us whatsoever, but these do. Oops. Wind card. I only have 1 wind anyways. Well, it's still only a ×8, but what can you do? At least it's a lot more ice. I didn't get the ×3. I guess because my I don't have the ice enchantment on. If I put the ice enchantment on, oh, that's what I should have done. That would have been really good in that case. I could just throw these away since they're fire and defend. Just so that we can, well, 2 pairs. Can't quite get 3 pairs if I want this in. All right, you know what? That just seems really good. So we'll just do that. 15,000 damage. Took us a while, but when uses attack, other fire cards trigger 1 extra time. That's quite good for us in general. None of these are what we already have, so I'm going to refresh. After victory, gain +10 attack. This is already at +18 multiplier. Magic Sword enchantment is permanent. Oh, frick. Frick. That's... I didn't realize these weren't actually permanent by default. That's so good for us. I don't... The +10 attack, yeah. Yeah, it would be good, but permanent hand size +1. Gain 10 max HP. That'd be nice. Winds would also get this multiplier up, but permanent hand size, it's more cards we can work with. Okay, final boss again. Or same boss we lost to previously. Let's see. He's weak to lightning. Not the greatest, but... I can turn things into fire, but he's not weak to fire right now. Damn, the fact that he's not weak to either of these is really bad for us. And I could do a potential really big play. I think what I'm going to do is throw the wind ones away. And draw that way. Now, could also duplicate, for instance, this. I've got multiple of those, and I have 4 of a kind. Plus this. Plus another 2. That's a 41 times multiplier. Alright. And I'm hitting his weakness pretty good. Although I don't have the enchant. Oh, I could have enchanted myself with lightning. That would have been the smart thing to do. I forgot again. No, I'm a fool. Because now I have to do all this fire nonsense. But although I could defend and throw them away. Like, surely these would be really good, right? 50 times 15. I mean, that's still pretty good damage. And it thins our hand out quite a bit. The problem is I really should have enchanted. Oh, never mind. That's really good. Okay. That one's so much better than the first time around. When you use an attack, copy self to discard pile. I get more and more of them. Okay. Fusion, sure. And attacking. Randomly grant 5 to 50 or multiplier 1 to 10 or coefficient. What the frig? That's potentially amazing, but I only have so many slots, you know? Flush cards. Double the multiplier. Let's just do that. That is interesting, though. I also need to remember I've got 2/3 of the trial complete. All right, well, max cards played per turn +1. That is so good. That is so good. Strengthen quads. For severe wound on attack. Hand with the highest multi cannot grant multi. That's fine. Let's do this one. Weak to fire. I can make things fire with our potion. I wonder if it stays fire. He's got a lot of HP, so doing this is not a terrible idea. Got a lot of stuff here. It's only times 10. I'm already enchanted with fire. I think what I'm gonna do is throw the low ones away and defend. I was hoping for better than that, but that's okay. It's even a worse multiplier, but that is not great. Okay, I mean that's pretty good actually because it hits his weakness. Magic Sword Grimoire is goated. Unbelievably good. Triple ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean that's got to be good enough. Especially since we have fire enchantment. Oh yeah, yeah. Turns out always having enchantments are really good. Although I can't spend 3 cards to enchant, so this card is in hand when attacking, coefficient plus 50%. Oh wow, I can just keep it there. Yeah, give me both of those. It's also a 9 card too. I'm just gonna continue. Cards with a number of 5 or lower cannot increase attack. Non-critical damage is halved. Max cards played per turn +1. Well, I want that. Thank you. Ooh, 200,000 health, weak to frost. Frost is not something we do immediately. Do I have 3 frost cards? I do. Thank goodness. Oh, this did say fire. That's cool. I'm gonna have to enchant. I have to. Enchant to get ice, and that'll be permanent too. So, I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have a 5, unfortunately. I could redraw these. And hope for something better. Didn't really get it too much, but... Well... If I actually make this, an 8, would I get a straight? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's probably the best I could do. And if I make it frost... An 8, a frost... Always triggers 1 extra time. Or just plus damage. I've got 56 of these. I think this just seems like a good time to use it. I don't know. $57,000 damage, but... Oh, 2 wounds? That's pretty bad. I can use those for defense, actually. That's kind of cool. Let's, we could try and get a 7. Let's get rid of those. I didn't realize I could actually play those. Oh. 34 times multiplier. Go, go, go. We got all 3. We got 3 of the 4 elements on us. 85,000 damage. This is for 25, and then we take another bit of damage. He is weak to ice, but we're gonna draw these a little bit more. Okay. So, what do we want to do? A pair of 10s. A lot of that. 84 times multiplier. Okay. That's a little bit much. You know? 409,000? Alright. Use an attack, deal 10% of the enemy's current HP. Okay, and another fusion. I should really be fusing cards together, huh? I don't think I care about any of these. 1 pair is doubled. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much for us, but we can get a bit more close to a set. A set bonus. So let's do that. Max charms held +1. Oh, yes. Yes, I want that. Wow, these things have a lot of HP. Select up to 1 card from your hand to use. Convert them into ineffective skill cards. Oh. Why would I want that? Other than to use it for like negative cards, maybe. The ice cards cannot provide attack power. Well, that's probably fine. I can use them for defense or just for combos. Weak to fire. We already do fire damage, thankfully. Let's throw these away and see what we can get. All right, well, that's going to be a lot of damage, potentially. Times 91. All right. Oh my gosh, every time it triggers, I do 10% of its health. Holy crap. What? Excuse me? I don't know if I actually want this, but I'm gonna discard one of the potions to take it. Attack plus 20. When used as an attack, other ice cards trigger 1 extra time. And that's just really powerful. I can have one more slot. What do I want? Consecutive numbers include an attack, give armor plus 3. For each of the same number. I mean, we're mostly... What are the set bonuses on this? Are they better? Same number. I mean, I don't think I want either of these really. Drawing an additional card would be fine, but I'm going to reroll. For enchanting, draw 2 cards. Start battle game, then critical. Well, you know what? Or I could just get another one of the basic elemental ones probably if I wait. Then I can have like 3 elements automatically and just... Would be really good. Critical enchantment. You know what? Screw it. Let's try. Let's see. Restores a large amount of HP at the start of each turn. He's got 1.4 million HP. Change your number to the most frequent number in your current hand. Cards with a number of lower than 5. Gain 9 number 8 cards. I mean, that's not bad, to be honest. Oh, I keep getting more and more of these. They keep duplicating themselves. That's actually kind of sick. Deck is very big now, though. How badly do I want to do this fight and risk, you know, dying right before the boss? Weak to fire, which we can do a lot of damage. We can do a lot of damage. I think this will be fine. Probably, maybe. Ice does extra damage. What if I just played 8 cards here? Would be pretty terrible. Well, times 14, but I mean, 3 pairs times 10. We'll probably just try and defend and draw something better. What would I be looking for, actually? What would I be looking for? Really anything? I mean, they are weak to fire, so I should probably keep the fire cards, you know? Threaten 27 damage on us. You know what? Screw it. Let's just play as much as we can here. And then we'll get a bunch next turn. He's drawing me some 10s. I mean, that's fine. That did, like, no damage. Uh-oh. Oh, his max HP went down, though. I think. Well, this is a lot of win cards that I don't necessarily want. Good, yeah, I think I just throw these away. I know there's some of them were high, but damn, that's pretty good. That's not a bad hand, I will say. I could fuse 2 of these together. Oh, hold on. It would make my turn right now worse, but would all card effects stack? And then I'd get more and more of those together. Like, that just seems really strong, right? Look how good that is. My modifier here is going to be worse now, but whenever he attacks, I am doing 10% of his HP. Or 10% of it. Yeah, his max HP is just going down. So his heal doesn't really matter too much right now. Oh, that would have been nice earlier. That's for sure. $28 times multiplier. That's probably fine. Honestly, yeah, this is We are taking a lot of damage is the problem. Voice triggers 1 extra time. Not consume block. Or does not consume a defense. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and defend. I did in fact not use it. Well. Oh, I can't quite fit basic slash in. It is definitely better. And this card's in hand when attacking, get 10 HP. So we'll keep that. Oh wait, I can keep this in because it's does not consume. Yeah, we'll live. I don't know if our damage really matters in this case. He just heals up the full anyways. This is a real problem for us. I may have bit off more than I could chew. Maybe. I really need to draw those fire cards. Although this does let us heal a little bit. And his damage isn't ramping up, but... Slits us. I'm just gonna throw it a... Well... If I wanted to do this... 45 times... Is it worth it? Do get health. Yeah, I don't know, man. We're still dying. We're still dying. Okay, all these wind cards. Fuck them. Goodbye. Would have been 22 times multiplier. Whoops. Well, I think this is probably better overall anyways. Don't have a 44 times multiplier. Cannot do any better than that. I don't think the 7 really does much for us. I'm gonna have to defend here, aren't I? Well, we're not in threat of dying yet, so... This is times 44. I've got a lot of weakness. A lot of fire in here. Times 300%. Okay, that did it. Ooh! That was tough, though. Plus 20 attack. When using an attack, gain 1 random potion. So 2 cards from your hand to use. Change their number to the most frequent. Okay, I mean, I'll take it. Oh, boy. Not very much money. Even though I re-rolled, I wouldn't be able to get anything. 2 million HP. She restores full HP each turn. He's weak to frost. Not ideal for us. Didn't draw 3 frost to enchant with to start with. That is a slight problem. What I'm gonna do is do I keep the 6s? So I can do 6. I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna keep these, and if I get any kind of frost, there we go. Let's enchant. And then unfortunately, I'm gonna have to use an attack, copy self to discard pile. So I can actually merge that with this. It would be really good, but I also just need to be able to do damage here. She's gonna heal the full. Well, and I don't think it's gonna do that much damage, so... Well, we are doing ice now. And we do get to reduce their max HP. Oh my gosh. Well, she's at half HP now, so at least that's good. Only we could draw that card every turn. If only, if only, if only. Well, 42 times. 58. 55. I mean, this is gonna be really good. She's threatened 35 damage, but like, who cares, you know? The real question is, will this still do 10? It does still reduce your max HP. I wonder what's actually doing that. I don't actually know why she loses 10% each turn. Oh, it's reduced by 20% each turn because of life essence. It's just part of her regular mechanic. Okay. We're going to keep wind in our hand because we need that. Don't know how. I don't think this will be very good. I'm gonna have to probably defend and just try and get some better cards, you know? Do I want to keep the 7s? Need to keep this. I'm gonna throw them away and hope for something better. I didn't get anything better, unfortunately. Well, multiplayer is trash. All right, well, I'm drawing really bad cards here too. Well, at the very least, we're doing 20% of her max HP each turn, but you know, I do have this. I think it changes in the fire. I can't read it because the text is blocked. Oh, I do have... Oh, it's just thunder. Never mind. Well... This is not good, I would say. This is not good. That's a lot of multipliers. We'll say. Can I make that any better? Probably. What did I get rid of? The 2? No, that's actually worse. $39 times. I could have more 2s in here. That is 57 times. I could fit this in. Oh, I can only have one special card. Tornado would be better in that case. That's better. And I'll get 10 HP back too. Well, let's see how this goes. No, she's weak to ice, but whatever. Well, that actually did damage, but she just heals the full HP anyways, so it doesn't actually help us that much. So now I actually have to defend, which is a problem because she's gonna kill me. Well, throw them all away and hope for better cards is what I think is what we do. Okay, that's not really what I was hoping for. That is not truly what I was hoping for. On the plus side, yeah, this is a pretty terrible hand, I will say. We may lose next turn. There's not much I can do about it. Not a whole lot I can do about it. No more defense unless I draw this guy, which I did. Which I desperately need. We have a pretty sick hand, but not sick enough. 45 times, so. We will die, though, is the problem. We will die. I think what I have to do is, again, throw these away. And hope for the best. Well, well, maybe. Do 4 times. Other ice cards trigger one extra time. I mean, that's good because they're weak to frost. This doesn't actually add much on its own. I'll get 10 HP. Convert them into ineffective skill cards. Fuse. Select up to 2 cards from your hand to use. Change these to the most common cards. Well, actually, if I do that, could I convert... Does this work? The 9s? It does work. Now, is that better? 85 times. I don't think this is going to be enough to win, but... it will still be a lot of damage. 162,000 damage, but not enough to live. I don't think we can win this. I don't think we can win this. We can retry once. Oh, damn. This game's kind of hard. Always triggers 1 extra time. If I could merge those together... Oh, I don't keep my potions. I don't get my potions back. This is now ice. It's fantastic for us. 44 times. Does it even matter at that point, though? Like... if I'm not going to do 20% damage... then it's not even really worth doing. I'm better off, like, fishing for better stuff, you know? Like, if I do this... that's actually just the worst hand, huh? But, like, I could keep those for future turns, you know? And just try and toss things away that don't really matter. I really wish I had Frost Enchant. Oh, crap. I just realized I don't have Frost Enchant. So I'm just going to do this. We'll take the 20% off our HP. All that matters. I'm definitely not going to use that for enchanting, but... yeah, it's just pretty terrible. Oh, did I use my basic card? Oh, that's... a bummer. Okay, well... I'm just gonna defend with these, and I need to keep that. I need to keep that. And I need frost cards. I didn't get any. Well, yeah. I can throw these away. This is all my defense, but it doesn't really matter when I use it. All the same. Wow, I didn't draw any frost cards. Oh my gosh. I don't really want a wind card from this guy. It's pretty terrible. No, stop drawing wind cards. Need ice cards. I think we just lose. I think we just lose. We just don't have enough sustain. Once again, need those. Okay, well, let's enchant. So we at least have this. And then I need to throw some stuff away. And we need a really big attack when she's actually kind of low. That is the hope. Okay. I mean, this could actually be really good. Only times 26 multiplier. I feel like it's pulling the trigger too soon. So we're just gonna attack normally, and it won't really matter because it won't be enough damage. 116,000. Now we don't have any more defense unless we draw the other card. Okay, well now we're starting to talk because 52 times multiplier. We got a lot of ice cards. And this causes our ice cards to trigger an extra time. I think this doesn't really do anything other than make us... We need the healing, so... Oh, that's so good. Yes! Yes, this card's so unbelievably good. This is actually winnable now because of that. Look at that! You're gonna heal the full, though. I was so close to being, like, the win. I will heal the 10 out of lethal range, so I've got 2 turns here. I think I just have to play, like, my entire hand and just hope for something better. Hope for the ultimate hand. It's my deck right now. Random potion could have been good. Got 2 ice cards. We got some good basic cards, but yeah, now I'm just dead. Now I do be dead, I believe. Well, am I gonna do 171,000 damage with this? Unlikely. No! Oh, I could have given them... Oh, no, I'm only generating that after this. So I don't actually get to do it now. Oh my god, it was enough! It was enough! Oh my gosh, that was so much damage. Okay. Use an attack, stay in hand. What? That's busted as hell. Can't carry any more potions. I'm gonna get rid of that. Fusion card is... Fusion's actually goated when you do it to the right card. For each card with the same number included... Oh, wait. Here we go. Required number of cards for Fire Flush. Reduced. I reroll. I can't afford anything else anyways, so continue. As promised, I passed the trial. That doesn't count. Prove yourself and do it again. I'm raising the difficulty. Why not go all the way? I'll challenge you directly. Aha, this feature isn't available in the current version yet. Add it to your wish list and save it for later. Alright, start the higher difficulty. I'll pass again. Okay. You can choose the difficulty yourself. Am I not nice? Getting serious. No starting buffs. No retry after failure. Add 1 curse card to the deck. Start from scratch. Initial magic crystal 0. Okay. Reduce magic crystal gained by 1 upon winning a battle. Enemies' attacks rises every turn. Enemies have higher HP. Deck does not recycle when exhausted. Ah. Okay. Lost health values carry over the next battle. Oh, those are really rough. Well, if you enjoyed this, do leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. This game seems like it could have a lot of depth to it. Obviously, these, trick finding, these hand trick card games are always going to be fun to some extent. I think it's obviously lacking a lot of sound effects. That's to be expected from a pretty early demo. But honestly, pretty engaging at the very least. There's a lot of different builds I'd like to try in this. And these are some pretty interesting difficulty modifiers that we can apply if we want to play this again. Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty good for a deck builder. You don't get the usual, roguelike map of different routes, but that's totally fine in this case. I wonder if the full game is literally going to be still doing the trial, or if there'll be, another part after that. Another chapter after that. You beat the trial, you beat her, and then what happens after that? Or that'll just be the end of the run. Given the length of the runs, we did 2 runs there. I did die in the first run, but in less than 2 hours. That seems like a good length. If we had a final boss at the end of that, then that would make runs to be about an hour each. That's right in the sweet spot of what you want for these kind of things. I wish I could see my deck from where we just were, but that card that kept adding more copies of itself to the deck, That thing was ridiculously good. If we could just, if I had realized the fusion, if I'd fused that with more cards over time, that one card would just become ridiculously powerful. And then it would just be a matter of taking all the things that would allow you to remove cards from the deck and just have that in the deck. And then you just have like, oh my goodness, the modifiers you'd get. But also you do get a lot of multipliers for having many different types of tricks in your hand. So if you just had all of the same, there's only so much you'd get from it potentially. I don't know. Although then you could take the trinkets that increase your multiplier for having more of the same number in them. And that, man, yeah, it could get ridiculous. All right, well, with that, I'll leave it here and check out the link in the description for this game for yourself. If you want to play the demo, I would actually recommend it. So I'll see you guys next time.